So I promised my channel would go into teaching educating at these final last few months, if that's what it is. So let's go into teaching and educating. So I'm going to share with you a very useful exercise, especially if you're practicing chaos magic. I did make in an earlier video, months ago, probably a year ago, how chaos magic was one of the most effective magical systems to work with. And there have been a lot of people that have messaged me and disagreed with me, and that's totally fine. Your practice for you works for you at the end of the day. Chaos magic is what resonates with me, what resonates with what I teach my students, and anybody that finds my channel on this platform. On that note, chaos magic is that it is chaos, but not chaos in the unhinged way that's all over the place. It is chaos in oneself that they have mastered being stoic, being grounded, and being able to take the chaotic currents and amplifying it and working that system of magic into their everyday life. So how does that work, right? I'm going to give you all the brick exercise. And so the brick exercise, so on that, let's get a little nerdy with me. So on the brick exercise, you are experimenting with your frontal lobe. I'm reading my notes right now, that's why I'm looking at. Your frontal lobe is responsible for the executive skills of creativity, of self-reflection. In order to do this, you need to walk away from your constructive way of thinking for about 20 minutes, right? So take everything you know, everything you thought and you believed in, and walk away and step away for 20 minutes before you start this exercise. This is actually very important that you do this step. In those 20 minutes, you have revisited your subconscious mind, and everything that you think, everything that you're projecting, and your ideas. In those 20 minutes, you have also amplified your creativity and expanded that part of your brain in the frontal lobe to expand your creativity and what you're thinking about. I want you to take this exercise. Think of a brick, right? And I want you within the next 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't have more than 5 minutes, that's fine. If you only have 2 minutes to devote to this exercise, that's fine. I appreciate you giving this exercise 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes max of your time. And this is a great practice in chaos magic and what I'm about to teach you and what this book has taught me. List everything that brick can do for you, what you do to that brick within 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. The more thorough and creative you are about it, the better it is. Examples are, I can use this brick to build a house. I can use this brick to build a building. I can use this brick to throw it and bash it against somebody's car window. That has pissed me off. ADHD, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not on my ADHD medication right now, so I'm all over the place. I can use this brick to write positive affirmations and stack it outside my door and keep building on it with all these positive things about myself and about my life that I'm stacking and building, that I see every day. I'm using this brick to write emojis. Am I sad today? Am I mad? Whatever it is. And I'm using these bricks, oh my god, to look at and to write these emojis, smiley faces, frown faces, and whatnot, and looking at them to build on. I'm using these bricks to paint and draw, being imaginative and creative, and building a artistic project. But you see this point of this exercise, that a simple brick can be either used to build a foundation, to build on your creativity, to build on your baneful practice. It's fun, isn't it? You can take what I said and be like, oh, I never thought of that idea. Let me go forth on that idea and build further. Or, that's creative. Let me build forth and go further an idea she never even mentioned and spiral on a whole different direction. What does that do? In chaos magic, that builds your imagination, that builds your visualization, that builds your platform in creating what's designed for you, what's going to work for you. And nobody on this planet, on this earth plane, can possibly think the way that you do, can possibly create the way that you do. They can create in a similar way, in very mindful ways, but they can never create in the same way that you do. That's specific to you, that's specific to your energy, that's specific to your spell work. And that in itself is so beautiful. It's so profound that you don't even realize how impactful that is in your life until you do. So the next 21 days, I want you to practice this brick exercise. I want you to take a brick or something so mundane and simple, and for the next 21 days, because it takes 21 days to rebuild the neural pathways of your brain and learn a different system and a different way of thinking, and get creative, get imaginative, visualize, imagine in ways that you may have not even thought possible. But every day for the next 21 days, I want you to take a simple thing, such as a brick. Whatever it is, the brick is the easiest way, or the easiest thing that I'm going to imagine for you right now. And for the next 21 days, imagine what things can you take out of this brick to create. And what that does, it creates and opens up different neural pathways of your brain in your occult practice, in your everyday life. It rewires your brain to think in that creative process that other people would not have thought about, or maybe they would have thought about, but not in the way that you have projected it and put it into being, and put it into space and time in this plane. The way that you have created what this could mean is so specific to you in your practice. What does that do in chaos magic? It amplifies it. It creates things. It amplifies things in ways that are specific to you, the individual. So I challenge you and ask you to practice this brick exercise, or a glass of water, whatever it is that you want to envision and challenge and amplify and create for the next 21 days, and in what ways this could be beneficial to your life, and what ways you could incorporate it into your occult practice, into your everyday life, and get creative with it, play with it, have fun with it. The more you let go of restriction of what it needs to be, and the more you lean into creation, that feminine energy, that goddess energy, that dark goddess energy of creating, the more you're going to see it benefit your life, whether you're a male or female, anything in between, it doesn't matter. Being in that creative flow amplifies things in such a beautiful and profound way that I can't teach on. I can give you guidance on. But tapping into that divine dark feminine energy, whether you're a male or a female, and practicing this is so beautiful. And I challenge you to practice this for the next 21 days and see what happens in your life. And if you're so bold, comment in the comment section of what has happened in your life. And if TikTok doesn't disappear, I'm going to give you so many more exercises and tips on this, because it is one of the most beautiful practices that I have encountered and have seen profound evidence and things shifting and elevating on. So good luck on your journey, and if you don't see me again after the 19th of January, take this practice, amplify it, teach it, profound on it, and teach other people on it, so that I can watch your videos one day and look back and be like, yep, I am proud of the divine feminine. I'm proud of the people seeing this practice and amplifying on this practice. And they are so amazing and badass. And here I am looking back. And I hope to be looking back and seeing all of you expanding on this practice. So, as it will it, so mote it be.